Five. Hello, hello.
Hello, and welcome to this Rime and the Frost Maiden here on Homebrew Cafe.
Yes.
We're missing Ed, so it's going to be a bit of a thing here. Ed is going to probably die. But somebody,
Definitely
one
gonna
of
pay for
you,
everything.
yeah, he's going to definitely pay for everything. One of you needs to put some links in.
Um,
Yeah.
oh yeah, check out our links. There's the links. You can check them out. We have a Discord and a Twitter and an Imgur and other things, other links. You can check them out. They're all there, and then
YouTube.
you'll know. Ed's links are there. Check those out.
There's a link to YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, link to YouTube.
That's awesome.
Someday
Although
we'll
now you're on-
upload stuff again. That'll be cool.
Yeah. Well, we are on episode 28, are we, Corgi? Maybe.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep. You
yes,
are
yes,
correct.
My guesses are getting pretty good here now. I think I'm on a streak.
yes.
Like two or three in a row now.
Yeah, yeah. So what happened last time?
Okay. Well, when we joined our adventurers, it was in the morning, and they wake up in the town of Tortellane, and they ask Marta, "What is it, Tortellane? Tourmaline? Tourmaline?"
Yeah.
Tourmaline. And
Fair enough.
they asked the innkeeper Marta about the song that they heard the night before about the red woman. She tells them that her grandparents were the ones in the story that protected the scared woman mentioned in the song, and as thanks, the woman gave them a ring that she still carries, and she shows this cute little ring with little curled up mice on it. They were unfortunately knocked unconscious by a wild wind that came to attack the woman. They thank her for her story, and then they go and join Oaras, the town speaker, for their appointment. He requests their help with the cobalt infestation in the mines and the uncooperative Anscar and the members of the militia. They decide that the town speaker should assign the person that he most suspects, which is Martin, to be their guide through the mines. Though Martin does not look too thrilled at the proposal of being their guide, they make their way into the mines and are jumped by a bunch of kobolds. And they all almost die. And I didn't take any more notes.
So we had a very, very fun fight, to be honest. Especially for you, Corgi, because you basically got ambushed by a grell, right?
Oh, yeah, that's what it was, the Grell. Stupid Grell.
And so you were paralyzed for the entire battle. And
Yes.
when Gareth tried to help you by tossing you away from the grell, you ended up right in the face of two ice kobolds. And it was a whole thing. Half of you were up top as well in this sort of lift thing that you came down here with. Yeah. And actually, that's where we ended off. So, what does the blue mark mean? That you're
We
wearing?
were all paralyzed at some point.
I think. Isn't it some spell somebody cast? Bully, maybe you blessed people or something?
I did not bless anybody.
Oh, we did get blessed. You are correct. Avalar
did.
gave us blessed.
Yeah, we did get
Yeah,
blessed.
yeah. So that's bless. Yeah, okay, and I have a reroll from last time. Just so you know.
Sorry, it's not retroactive.
Come on! I don't need rerolls. I'll just add more kobolds.
I recently found out. I don't know if it's true or not. I guess I could Google it and find out. But I think cobalt is the word for gremlin in German.
Yes, it is, yeah.
That makes
Yep.
sense.
Yeah, it's like gremlin, or it's like a gnome,
Or-
gremlin,
Or goblin or something
goblin
like that.
type thing. Yeah, it's very unclear. All actual stories like that are not. They don't fit into Dungeons and Dragons monsters, you know. But yeah, is a name for some such creature, which is cool. Okay, so Gareth has a torch. You're all blessed. I don't know how long that lasts, so we'll
hour.
look it up. 1 hour. Okay, cool. We'll keep your marks on here. Martin, he kicks the limp, lifeless remains of the very strange-looking Grell, which is it's like a head with a beak and all these tentacles that you are very familiar with now. And I think you took some poison from them as well.
Mm-hmm.
The kobolds, however, you killed one of them, I think, and the other one ran off in this direction here. So, to summarize, you see a little shaft down here, and you see what looks to be like a longer shaft there, and then you have a shaft here. And what you notice is, in this shaft here, down the south here, you notice some crystalline formations sort of inside of the walls, and you can only assume that this is the gems that they are trying to mine here in this mine. If you have a pick, you can probably mine some out.
Inventory.
Inventory.
Any items, because I have amnesia.
That's your answer to everything, man. And if somebody has some sort of appraisal skill, I don't know if that exists in this game, or lore of some sort of pertaining
I mean,
to gems.
Identify if you
dwarves are.
identify.
Yeah, I was gonna say dwarves also have knowledge of minerals, but
We have no
Right.
dwarves.
Right, none of them around. Okay, well,
These look expensive.
sure, they do. Yeah. Although it's quite strange to see gems like before they're polished and cut and all that sort of stuff. They look like basically semi-transparent rocks.
Right.
like quartz crystals, kind of looking.
Yeah. Anyway, Martin says it's tourmalines, mostly.
Oh, so it's green then.
Yeah, possibly.
Okay.
This is fantasy tourmaline.
Actually, they come in different colors: pale green, blue, pink, red, brown, and black.
Oh, interesting.
Which I think
Neat.
actually is from real life geology.
I've only ever seen green tourmaline in real life, so that's cool to know that.
Where I grew up, in the south of Sweden, there was a old tourmaline mine which had black tourmaline in it. Or that's what I learned when I was a kid. Anyway, God knows how true it actually is. And so, in my neighborhood, all the streets were like the Amethyst Road, the Tourmaline Road, I lived on the Opal Road, and so on. So yeah, there we go.
It's interesting.
Yeah, you moved down there some more. Why don't you do a little perception roll?
I'll do a little one, as opposed to a
There's
big
a
perception
watermelon
roll.
colored one? No.
Last
love it.
week, on Wednesday, I did a quick perception roll.
Now you're doing a little one, but it's not so little. You find, actually laying on the ground, you find a pebble-sized tourmaline.
I shall pick it up, add it to my pocket.
Just note, because I don't want to look this up later, that it's worth 1 gold.
Okay.
Okay, these watermelon ones are officially like my new favorite thing, and I need some in my
1
life.
GP.
Oh, there we go. Something to hint at the hubby when you're having an anniversary or something.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, he'll probably buy me like new brakes for my car.
Yeah.
He's a real romantic guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what I would have bought.
I want you to be safe. I buy you brakes.
So what do you do, Alexica?
I'm probably going to be like leaning up against the wall, just like, and then I'm gonna pull out my notebook and start drawing the grill.
All right. Well, how about you also do a perception check with
Okay.
disadvantage because you're drawing.
Uh, uh, 10 or 9.
9. Okay. Yep. Don't worry about it.
Gareth will probably like look around as well. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
You can roll for him too.
10.
Yeah, he doesn't really see anything of interest. So sound-wise, the echoes of the pattering feet of the kobold that ran off has gone quiet. You do hear from the north the waterfall that you saw on the first level. Pardon me. That you saw on the first level,
Oh,
although it is now you're yawning too. Gosh,
it
what
is
have I,
entirely your fault.
what have I started?
I'm gonna not do it. Just to be
That's
weird.
good. The buck has to stop somewhere, bully.
Just talking about it's making me want to do it again.
um, yeah, so the sound of waterfall is coming from the north there, and you guys think also that the grell came from this direction?
Ooh.
Did you sneeze?
No, I was coughing.
Oh,
Was dying slowly.
yep. That's what it is to live.
This is the way the kobold ran, right?
Yep. And this is the way you hear the water, and this is where you found the tourmaline. But this obviously stops here. This is where a place where they're actually mining currently.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when the mine is active. All right, you move up.
Oh yeah.
You see that there's probably some sort of cave coming up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's you see also that in the cave there's a table and chairs. On top of the tables, there's a dead giant rat, and that's about it. There's another sort of small limb here. I think you can see that, right? Yeah.
Oh, where?
And then there's
This way?
here.
Oh yeah.
And then there looks to be a slightly bigger corridor leading off to the north.
Okay. There seems to be more path this way. Do we want to go after that lizard guy, or to head up the way towards that water sound?
Well, I'm pretty sure that that creature, and she'll point to the grell, came from that direction. I don't know if I want to go discovering if there's any more.
Which direction is that? The water direction?
I'll point this way.
Yeah. I feel strangely indecisive, says Gareth.
Well, all right. Seeing as you don't want to head that way, we might as well go this direction. Don't mind the giant rat.
Exactly, yeah. It actually seems to have a dagger, a crude bone dagger of some sort, run through it. And it's sort of fastened to the table in that way.
I'll unhook.
As we pass by the dead cobalt that's over here,
Yeah.
I'm going to try to look at it, to get try to memorize its features so I can draw it later.
Cool. So let's have a little look here. The icewind kobolds are like a subspecies of kobold. They're especially hardy. And they are usually looking for white dragons, as far as you know.
Seems ominous. Like a bit of foreshadowing.
Right. They actually don't have fur, but they are clad in fur. So they are basically normal kobolds when it comes to things like that.
Are they like blue or white?
No, they're reddish, but it seems like they don't really. There's two. Well, roll some sort of medicine check.
16.
So there's two things that separates them from other kobolds, apart from them living up here. The first thing is that they are more resistant to cold climate. So basically, they have advantage on cold resistance to cold effects. And the other thing is their eyes aren't as sensitive to sunlight as other kobolds. In fact, you can see a small, since you're rolling quite well there, you can see a small difference, you think, compared to other kobolds in their underside of their eyes, where they seem to have like a lid that can fold up. So they can squint much better than other kobolds.
Good.
I make mental notes of this.
Yes.
I'm gonna go across the room and check out this hallway.
Yeah, it's a little sort of ongoing, just recently started shaft. And there is more tourmaline crystals in the walls, but it doesn't go very far at all. It sort of stops here.
Are there any on the ground?
You can have a little look.
A little look.
Little perception.
A little perception.
Yep, just a little.
Those are
You
my
do find-
This is all your good rolls for the day.
all my
You
good
do
rolls for
find
the day. I
another-
used both of them. Both good rolls for the day.
Yep. You find another tourmaline, and this time I'm actually going to roll at what it is.
Ooh.
If I can find some dice. A pebble-sized tourmaline, same as before.
Oh, damn. I had a chance of getting a bigger one, and I got the little one.
Yeah.
I get to add an X2. Nice.
Yeah.
You
As Martin comes in, he points to this wall and says, "There's some shelves here. They probably looks like old food, maybe scraps. Maybe this was their break room."
Well, only if they're interested in eating rat, and I take the dagger out of the rat.
Right. It's crudely made out of some sort of bone, possibly thigh bone of a deer or something like that. It looks quite sharp though, but
Crude
you will
bone
have
dagger.
disadvantage fighting with it if you're trying that, because it's not very it's not well put together.
I'm just gonna put it in my backpack.
Yep.
Disadvantage. I'm just gonna put that down as my note. Okay. Well, is there anything else useful in here?
Not I can see.
Should we continue on?
Yeah. You should.
Sure.
Okay.
That's not for me to say. Wait a minute.
Hey Gareth, why don't you go first?
What?
I'll
I just work here.
go
I just
first.
run the milk,
I'll go
man.
first. I'll go first.
Actually, we hired Martin, he says, to go first.
That's true. We did hire Martin to go first. Go first, Martin. If you die,
Right.
I will care not hardly at all.
Well, now, he says. That's just plain rude.
But it's the truth.
Well, I mean, you would care about the same if, or I'm sorry, you would care about the same if we died.
I have a question for you, Corgi. Are you alright to move Gareth as well?
I mean, if you want to give me control over him, I can.
Oh, you don't have control over him. I thought we sorted that out.
Might have been a different, like a different token.
A
that didn't
different
get
Gareth.
this- Yeah, it didn't get added to this one.
I'm not sure I can give you. I don't know how to do it.
Right. Click on the person. Go to the settings.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to the cog, and then you'll see a drop down menu, and it'll get a list of names, and you can pick any.
Yeah, you
No,
choose.
there's represents character. That we have that because it needs to auto update
Right.
things, right? And
Yep.
then it's his name.
And then below that, it should say movement. Yes.
No.
Let me open up mine really fast. I can't remember exactly what it is.
No, it's hard to
Controlled by. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It
controlled by.
does say controlled by, but it says determined by character settings. So I don't think I should fiddle with that, because then we'll lose his automatic updates. So I'll just move him.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Martin says there's another little cavern going off to the west here, or to the left. He says. Doesn't appear to be anything in it.
Okay, we'll continue on, unless I'm looking to get more tourmaline.
Yeah, you can do. And there's another one here, he says.
Yeah, as we pass by this one, I'll look in there.
All right. Give it a roll. A little roll.
23.
Natural 1. Just continue right on.
You also
I told you, all your good rolls are gone now.
You also find a pebble-sized tourmaline lexica.
I lose the 2 tourmalines that I have found.
Yeah. Oh. You're temporarily blinded and somebody steals them. Right. Martin says it starts to slope downwards here. Should we proceed?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move you, Corgi, here, so I can grab you all in one go here.
No problem. I'm just
Uncalled for.
adding
Okay,
stuff
fine.
to my.
Don't dare touch my mini.
Man!
You left me behind. I'm all alone. I'm scared.
So
I don't know where we are.
Oh, okay.
Can't see
sorry,
anything.
I'll
Oh, there we
focus
go.
ping on you soon. Okay.
Couldn't see us.
No, it's fine. The tunnel's downward slope ends, and it opens again onto this center shaft. Just to the left of you, the water is sort of falling down from up above, and ahead of you there's a wooden walkway, and then it turns westwards or right, and you can sort of see. I think Martin says there seems to be another tunnel to the west there. There's a large bucket that, like the one you saw earlier, that dangles from a rope that stretches southwards across the shaft. So this is the rope. I think you can see that, right?
Yeah. Is there a bucket? What, here?
And it's connected to another wooden platform some 15 meters away across the gap.
15 meters.
15 feet, sorry. Did I say meters?
You said meters.
Excellent.
I did the math and I was scared.
Yeah. Okay, so no, it's more like 4 meters, 4.5.
Okay.
That's still a long jump though, if you want to jump.
I can make that jump.
The wooden platform creaks as you step onto it.
Gareth, stay close to the wall. Well, do we think we should just try to cross this way, or should we just head down that other tunnel? Alexica.
What? Sorry. No.
So what you see if you come out here a little bit some more, what you see with this rope is that there is one of these big buckets attached to the rope, like hanging from the rope.
Yep.
And you see pulleys as well. So you can probably, put Corgi Alexica in the bucket and sort of.
What's a corgi? You weren't far off. Yeah. Put them in the bucket and send them across. For sure.
Yeah, something like that. If you want to. Can everybody roll some perception and Gareth and Alexica with disadvantage, please?
Perception with disadvantage, you say?
Yeah.
I might as well roll with disadvantage.
But before you roll, Alexica, it is also based on hearing. If that helps you.
No, it's performance.
Okay. Then add.
And that was performance,
2.
yeah.
Oh, whoops. Well, you want to know what you get. There you go. 2 wins of the spectrum. I got a 19 and a 2.
Where's the 19?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
25.
19 plus 6.
25. Oh, okay. I see.
And Gareth got a 10.
And some more roll 6. Well, meh. Okay, so Alexica, even though you're at the back, your ears perk up and you hear some sort of sounds from this direction here. You can't say if it's from the left or from the right or from the bottom or whatever. You need to actually go out onto the wooden platform to be able to determine that.
The waterfall is so loud, I can't hear anything.
All you hear is the waterfall. Yeah, exactly. Some more.
I guess. I guess I'll come out and I'll say, I'll try to listen from here.
Yep. You can roll again. Actually, you don't need to. In fact. It definitely comes from the west tunnel here, and it's definitely squeaks and gibberings from kobold.
Okay, then I'll just I'll look at him and I'll go, shh, and then I'll point that way.
Yeah. What do you do some more? Martin unsheaths his weapon.
Well, I am going to put my glaive away and pull out my shield and longsword.
As you guys sort of prepare here, Alexica, you suddenly hear a really strange sort of thing. You hear it's definitely a kobold still, okay? But it talks. You hear it say, "What? Are they coming here?" In a quite a posh voice.
I will, you know how dogs do, tilt my head to the side.
And
In
it's
the
sort of, it says this in this sort of posh voice, but it's at the same time it squeaks, and it's definitely a kobold saying it. Well,
all right,
guard us. It says.
I'm going to stealth.
Okay.
16.
Right. Need to look some things up here, apparently.
And if depending on how this goes, we'll see how this goes. I would like to like peek around the corner and see what I see. Watch, they have like a passive perception of 23.
No.
You don't have a good wisdom.
You can peek around, and let's see here. Let's just move Martin out of the way, and then move you ahead. This. How's that?
Okay.
You are.
I'm peeking around.
You are unnoticed. So what you see is actually as you peek around there, you see this fella over here move back, and this fella move forward. And this is quite an odd creature. It's definitely a kobold, okay, but it's naked, and it has wings on it. Roll a perception test. It's just
Okay.
DC 10, so you should be fine. But it's sight-based, so no plus.
17.
The wings are like constructions. They're homemade wings.
Okay.
And let's...
They're part of
around...
his outfit.
Yeah. Part of his cosplay outfit. Yeah, anyway.
They're made of EVA foam.
Yeah. So as he moves back and pushes past the other kobold, he says, "Move away for tracks. Tracks coming through. Protect me. But try and talk to them, maybe. Try and talk to them." And Greg, you talk to them. and the frontmost kobold hisses and squeaks, and then looks terrified as he takes another step out here, and he's probably gonna see you now because you're really close. And
I'm really sneaky. I'm cute.
yeah, but you.
I rubbed charcoal on my face so you can't see it.
He sees. He sort of sees you as well some more. In fact, even you see some movement there. Anyway, when he comes out there, he squeaks and, "Eep, Greg!" he says, and then he runs off and into some sort of hiding place.
I guess I dart back and I hide.
They're here! They're here! He squeaks. And Trex goes, "Oh, you coward! What? Negotiate, please."
And I tell the guys, I'm like, "There's one in there that speaks common, and he says he wants to negotiate with us."
So I shouldn't blow them all up? Can't blow them all up. This isn't the right character for blowing them all up.
Nope, this is the right character for going in there and rubbing up against them and letting them slaughter you.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. That's Morse signum. Anyway, the new kobold looks out, and he says, "Friends? Friends?"
All right, I'll go.
We mean. It's like, we mean you no harm if you mean us no harm.
Friends.
We're here to kill kobolds.
And we are here to capture kobolds.
Okay.
Let me actually, I'll read specifically what I wrote down for the quest. We'll see. Etashi.
I don't remember
didn't
what you
write it
guys
down.
said, but I would say, if you don't remember, I would say get rid of was what.
Get rid of. There you go.
Yeah.
We get rid of them. I guess I'll go back up and hello.
Hey, what? What? Friend?
We are here to negotiate for the speaker of Tourmaline. Hello.
Speaker? he, come, meet Trex. He has big words.
Oh, indubitably.
And
Come on,
Trex
come on.
sort of,
They
he,
have
he
big
sort of
words.
pulls some ropes that he has over his shoulder, and his wings flap a bit. They're made out of wood, you think, with some sort of hide. There should be a picture of him if you give me a second here.
Oh, Trex, like T-Rex.
Yep, it is.
No, I
Funny.
didn't even think about that. Nice.
That's him. Welcome. Who are you? Trex says from behind the what?
Oh, well, hello. I am Professor Alexica Emelina Bailey Goldenmane of the Lorehold College of Chaos. Who do I have the honor of meeting today?
I am Trex. I'm the leader here. We came here, you know. We wanted just a place to stay so we can keep out of this horrible weather, you know. The everlasting winter has made the wilderness unsafe, you know, for my kind. And the cold dulls our wits. We can work, you know. The thing is, we sort of just slipped in here, and then all the miners started screaming and ran off. We meant them no harm. We wanted to look for employment.
Employment, you say?
Employment,
Oh.
I say.
Well, I will say that you have done a horrible job keeping these safe. We were almost killed by a grell.
Well, you know, we haven't seen any growls. And Tremolane would be richer for having us, you know. We work really hard. So how about some insight checks here?
Yes, I would like to do an insight check. 16 for me. 3 from Gareth. He's feeling for
4.
these little guys.
And some more too. Well, there's something he's not telling you, or there's something he's lying about. The fur on the back of your neck sort of braces a bit. There's some sort of danger here that he's not letting on, or that he's not, you know.
So whereabouts did you come from that led you here?
The plains. The plains. Up north.
But normally don't you kind like to be in the ground?
Well, you know, we were in the ground. We had an ice cave, and you know, we were. There was a yeti. Okay, they ran us off. It was in the foothills of Kelvin's Cairn. It was 2 years ago.
And it's taken you 2 years to get from Kelvin's Cairn to here.
Well, we had you know, we lived in the plains. There were rabbits, and then we found another yeti cave. Yes.
It's
We
raining.
sheltered during a blizzard there. Oh yes, says Greg, who now looks out from behind the wall there again. That's when you became smart, isn't it, Trek? I've always been smart, he says, and whacks him, and he runs off again.
Can you repeat that again to me? Like what you just like said, just say it like normal. Like
He said that's when you became smart. He said.
when was it that he became smart?
When they were in the second Yeti cave. It's very hard to.
Okay.
You know, they're kind of even if he uses regular common words, you know, it's hard to get any sense out of him. You know, it's a bit confused. There was a second Yeti cave, and apparently Greg says that that's when Trex became smart.
Right. What'd you find there?
Oh, I don't know. It was abandoned. Nothing in particular, says Trex. There was some. There were some headless, frozen men.
Headless men.
Quite
I'll
dead.
incite him again.
Sorry? You'll
I'll
incite him again.
Yeah.
Go for it.
17.
So there is definitely something he's dodgy about when it comes to this cave story. It's probably true, but there's something he's not telling him.
Lying by omission.
Yeah, by omission. And you can see now, when you look at him, you can see that the pouches and things like that, and the belt that they are held in, they are not kobold made. They look to be herb pouch.
I'm gonna turn around and look at some more. Like I'm going to have like a conversation and like, oh well, luckily you were able to find this place to at least get out of the weather for now, but it is unfortunate, and like, but I want to turn around and I'm gonna look at some more as I'm doing this, and I'm going to like do my hands like spell with my fingers like boo, and like little horns like little evil horns.
Oh, you want me to look scary?
No, spells. And then I'll just kind of casually be like, oh wait, I can't. It's really loud in here.
Yeah.
Well.
Let's see if Gareth can figure out what I'm doing. You wanted to roll an intelligence or a perception? What do you want Gareth to roll?
Intelligence.
Okay. No, he has no clue.
Yeah, she wants it to look scary.
So I'm gonna use. All right,
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands, indeed.
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy.
Okay.
To alter the appearance of my eyes for 1 minute. I'm gonna make them sort of darken out, and the flames around, any light around me will sort of dim. Is there any light around here?
Yeah, Gareth has a torch.
The torch will sort of dim down. My voice will get all boomy and scary, and I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm being scary.
I don't know what you're doing either.
You're being scary.
I will be big and scary. Say, you don't belong here.
Oh dear. Well, the first thing that happens is that Vought just runs back all the way back. By the way, you can see this is probably back here. If you can see all the way back here, the kobold that ran off from your first encounter with him.
Okay.
He looks hurt, and he's laying down, looking on his side. Trex says, "Belong? Well, I say, take us to Tremeline then." Tremeline, and
I will turn around and I will look at some more. I'm like, I apologize. My friend ate some weird mushrooms earlier. He has not been the same since. And then I will grab his collar and pull him down to my level. Like, can you tell if there is good or evil here?
Oh. One.
Excellent.
I will. I will check with divine sense.
All right. Fine. The kobolds in general are not evil. However, Trex, you get sort of a faint reading of evil, but it's not necessarily him. But it is him. But it's not him.
Got
It's
it.
a bit of a weird one.
Maybe a little possession. A little something. Well, they seem okay except for him. He's not good. Or
Like, bad, or just a little bad?
it's kind of like
Her eyes glimmer as she says that.
something within him.
Like, can I change him? I think I can change him.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to keep him as a pet. What?
Once we're married, I can change him.
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not sure if you can change him or not.
Oh, I mean, I guess, would you said that you are interested in meeting with, the speaker, Trex.
For sure, yes. We can seek employment in the mines and help the miners out. We're very hard workers.
Well, if you could keep one of your cobalts handy at the front of the mines, we can bring a courier, or stop by with a note of some sort for you if we are able to arrange a meeting. If not, we might have to give you some papers notifying you that you must find shelter elsewhere. I will tell you, at Kelvin's Cairn, we did just kill some yetis. So there is a
good.
cave up here that is available now.
Oh, Yetis are bullies, you know? Bullies. There's a cave
Oh, they
up there. Yes,
definitely
but
are.
you know, we could be a integrated and seamless part of Tourmaline, you know?
We will do our best to negotiate this meeting with the town for you, but you will just have to keep doing all that wonderful talking that you apparently in some way are able to do. You're so smart for a kobold.
Yeah. Roll
But,
some sort of
we'll do our
persuasion check.
Huh?
Roll some sort of persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion. Oh wait, that was Gareth, not me. Sorry, wrong sheet.
Yeah, she
Unless-
definitely
unless
wants
I
you to
rolled
look
worse.
scary.
I rolled worse.
Very good, he says. Off you go then. Unless you want to take me with you. I can come with you to Tourmaline, and then I can talk with him there.
I would be a little bit scared to bring you unannounced into the town with people who are already a little bit jumpy after kobolds have entered the
agree.
mines, as has happened when you entered the mines in the first place.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. Humans are so quick to anger.
Indeed, they all think that I am like some pet.
Right,
I
right.
get quite upset when I enter a building.
When you enter a building? Yeah. Well, you can sleep outside if you want to.
I mean,
You think
as
that
you
the
do.
kobold in him took over there, and he didn't quite grasp what you meant.
Oh. Oh, all right. Well, just keep one of your men posted at the entrance of the mine, and we will send you correspondence thusly.
Greg, you go. And Greg comes out, and apparently he's going to follow after you.
Actually, I do have a question. Why were your men attempting to cut up the bridge above?
We sort of, we were afraid that the miners are going to come down here, and it was a trap. We weren't going to cut it down. It would still be good for kobolds, but
Alright, on the
anything
inside.
heavier, they would just whoo, when he points to the shaft.
What? Okay, so I incited him 15 for that.
Right, that's true, probably. They were going
Do you know
to
what?
make a trap so that they were more safe from intruders.
There was also a miner that went missing. Do you know anything about that?
No.
Because you're being blamed for it.
Well, we didn't do it. They just ran off.
What, down there?
What? No, they ran out the way we came in.
All right. I guess I will look at the other guys and I'll be like, I guess we need to go check where that grell came from to see if the body is over there. Although if another one shows up, I am leaving.
If you can.
If I can. Smart Alec. All right. I guess I will start heading back.
Back up.
Up the tunnel.
All right. Grell is right behind you. Anyway,
look at
let
you.
me just move these around a little bit, and I'll move you all up.
Just following me around. Aren't you adorable?
After some trekking, you find yourself back in the break room, you think. So we can take it from there.
All right. I guess I'm going to go into stealth mode.
Yep.
Which is not great. A 10.
Fair enough. That's
And I'm going
more
to...
silent than I could have done it.
I'm going to peek down this way and see what I can see.
Yep.
Over here.
You see some sort of cavern up there, and you can hear quite loud noise of the waterfall.
Do I see any bodies on the ground?
No, but you see that the floor in the sort of far end here, up here, is 5 feet higher or so than the rest of the cave. And there's like a rocky ridge separating them. And then there's looks to be a slope leading to the top. And the walls above the ridge gleam with gem deposits.
And how high is the ceiling in here?
It's not very high. But in the cave, it's higher. It's like maybe 10 feet high. But here, yeah. But in the path here, it's like 5-6 feet.
Okay, I was wondering about in the room here.
Yeah, I know some more. Yeah, so in here it sort of goes up, and but up here it's low again. It's like 5-6 feet.
All right, I guess.
Oh no! Sorry. 15 foot. It's 15 feet.
Oh, okay. I guess I will sneak in here.
Yep.
As best I can, kind of following the wall.
So there's a hole in the western wall. Oh, did you?
Yes.
Break through the wall. break through the fourth wall. There's a hole in the
It's
western
sunny out
side.
here, guys. Look how beautiful it is.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a
I'll
hole,
climb.
and that seems to lead out to the shaft. And yeah.
Right, so I don't see anything up here.
No. If you look up, you see that that's probably where the Grell lived. Because you can see sort of uneven rocks there where it could have sort of clung on with its tentacles and things like that. And as far as you know, they live, in the roof of things. There's a lot of gem deposits in these nooks and crannies here.
Oh, can I look to see
Gleaming.
if there's any loose ones?
Can roll a perception, a little one.
Yep, a little one.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
I guess I will go down and I will hold on to the tentacles like earlier when we drained out the venom out of the tentacles. I will keep those as proof of what we killed down here.
All right. Yep.
And I'll say, I don't see anything else over this way. So we must assume that maybe the poor Mana met his fate almost in the same way that we almost did. And then I will hop in the bucket. And
So wasn't I can't remember how this went down here with the bucket. I think you guys cut the rope.
oh, we did cut the rope. Yes,
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Thanks some more.
You're welcome.
So how are we going to get back up now?
I mean, you can climb.
I've got an idea. Gareth is going to pull out his javelin.
Right.
And he's going... How wide is the hole that the bucket went through?
About 4 feet.
Okay. A javelin is 5 foot. So he is going to take his rope. He's going to tie it to the javelin. And I'll help him tie the rope.
Okay.
Make sure it's a good knot. And then he's going to toss it up into the hole so that and then have it lands where it like spans the gap.
I see. That could possibly work actually. So roll some sort of tossing skill.
I'll just roll for his weapon.
Yep, fine.
Ooh,
My gosh. He
it hits
breaks
the
his
wall
javelin.
next to it.
Broken javelin.
How many does he have?
I think he has one
good thing
more.
he has some more.
Yeah.
He has some more?
He has some more.
In his little pack, there's a tiny figurine of Zamor.
He ties the rope around Zamor and hurls him up.
Yeah.
Pointy at one end.
Yeah.
All right, he's going to go ahead and say, well, that didn't go as planned, and try doing it again. He's going to grab another javelin and try to do it again.
All right, you can roll again. That's good enough. So you do manage to sort of... It's a good idea. So you do manage to attach it there. However, you think that if somebody who is heavy climbs up here, it's gonna snap the javelin. So you need somebody light and nimble climb up.
All right, and how high is it from the floor to the opening?
Good question.
15 feet, isn't what you said?
Oh no, the shaft. Yeah, the shaft is 15 feet. Yeah.
Okay, so
It's just a simple athletics roll.
Gareth is going to pick me up and hold me over his head. So that'll get me like, what, 8 feet up? Plus my little arms. That'll get me like 10 feet up. So only have to go 15 feet.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
ath-
you only have to go 5 feet. Well, yeah. 10 feet.
can I roll acrobatics instead of athletics?
Sure, why not?
Can I
Well-
nimbly do it?
Yeah.
Acrobatics is athletics instead of, or is dexterity instead of strength. So
Yeah, I know.
Yes. Which I have -1 strength.
yes. So roll.
Okay. 23.
You do vaults on your way up. Now you
Yeah,
come up.
I just imagine that I leap out of his arms, jump up and grab the rope, and then like swing myself up. Oh,
Yeah.
you know, like
You do, and you're up there, and the javelin is there, and you can probably, if you raise the rope that you cut, you can probably attach the rope that you tossed up here with the javelin and to that rope and lower it down, and they can reattach the bucket.
that's what I was planning on doing. So that works out. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
So you guys do faff around with this for a little bit, and then you take the time to get everybody up here. Sorry, some more. You're in the void now.
Oh, I'm in the void.
Bye.
So there we go. And you eventually make your way back to the entrance. I'm gonna move you again. And Greg says, "I will stay here."
Yes. You should. Bye.
Bye. And you find yourself back out. It is dark, windy. There's a northern wind, so you do have some protection from the forest around you. But you can see snow flying across the ground around you. Right, says Martins. Back to Tourmaline. It's just following the road
Let's
here.
go back.
Indeed.
I think I need a decent stiff drink after everything that has happened today.
You guys, it takes an hour or so, and then you are back in Tourmaline. If I can find the map of said city, that would be great. There we go.
I'll be right back.
And yeah, you arrive around here-ish, to be honest, so that's good. You are properly cold by the time you get back. It's maybe 6 or 7 in the evening. And the wind is fierce.
I guess we will make our way to the Blue Clam, but we'll walk by the town hall to see if I'm sure it's probably closed by now, but we'll see if he's there. If not, we'll check at the Blue Clam.
No, it's not closed. It's 6 o'clock in the evening.
Well, I mean, where I come from, government closes at 5.
Okay. Sorry, did you say town hall?
Yeah, town hall.
Oh
If the
yeah,
town hall-
that is closed. I thought you mentioned the
Okay.
Blue Clam.
No. I said if the town hall is closed.
The town
we'll go
hall
to
is
the Blue
closed.
Clam.
No, they're all off to the Blue Clam. He says. The guard that is stationed out here. All right, says Martins. Do you need me any further for tonight?
No.
I don't imagine so. You have proved that you and all of your kind here are worth your weight. Indeed. You are an asset to this town, and the speaker is lucky to have you.
Right. Thank you. And off he goes to the barracks, which you remember are these 2 buildings here.
He's so sus.
What could he do to not be sus?
He could have been a nice guy.
He could. I mean, it was kind of sus that the rest of us almost died, and he was just standing there laughing as if nothing was going on.
Laughing? What the hell? So where do you go?
Then we'll head to the Blue Clam.
Oh, there you go.
Strangely
You
past all the
arrive
savings.
in the Blue Clam, and it is as homely as you remember it. Blue Clam. It's full of people. They're serving fish today.
Express.
There's a stick with loads of fish being barbecued over the open fire in the middle here.
Oh, nice.
You see the speaker there for sure. And as he sees you,
I
he
go,
waves you. He waves you over. It's really nice to get in here, by the way, because it was cold as flip outside, and in here it's nice and warm.
I go over to the fire and I warm my little hands up on the fire, smelling the fish that's cooking, and I look around to see if there is any mulled wine going.
Sure, yes, mulled wine, and you get a fish each as well on a plate, and a speaker whose name has escaped me here.
Oaris.
Yeah, that's right. You remember him? He was a half orc.
A young half orc.
Oaris, yeah, young half orc male. Matthew is his surname. He sort of makes room at his table, and you sit down, and he goes, "Well, you're back."
Indeed, we barely made it back. Oh boy.
Oh, did you find anything nasty in the?
I believe that we may have discovered what happened to the missing miner.
Oh,
Nearly took care of all of us as well. There was a grill down there.
a grill?
I'm afraid that the shaft down, yes, a grill. I'm afraid that the shaft down to the, I presume to the Underdark, apparently, must, going to have to take a little bit more care with that.
All right. Yes, indeed. I mean, it's also we have these platforms. Well, you've seen them, I'm sure. They're not exactly the safest. We are working on that. So it was a grill, was it? No kobolds then?
Oh, indeed, there were also kobolds down there, but oddly and most interestingly enough, they spoke common. And not only did they speak common, one of them spoke common remarkably well, like educated well.
Oh, that sounds completely unlikely. How would this be?
We are as surprised as you are, but your man, what was his name?
Martins.
Martins. Yes, he can definitely confirm what happened. But anyway, the head of these kobolds, whose name was Trex, he actually wishes to have a meeting with you. He would like to offer the services of the kobolds as miners in service to the town, as they have nowhere else to go. They've been run out of their homes multiple times, and they're hoping for a certain amount of security here, and they'd be willing to work.
Do you trust him? Trex, you say? I feel there's a joke here somewhere.
The fact that he speaks so eloquently, and my friend over here, he suspects maybe possession. So he may be a possessed kobold, but he doesn't seem to have any ill will. But of course, you could always deal with him, slowly gaining a certain amount of faith in him, instead of just jumping all the way in. You could have him do odd jobs and such.
Possessed, you say? I don't like the sound of that, to be honest.
Mm.
I did also inform him that if the town wished him to leave, that I would have to notify him of that. Um, but
And sort of evict him, as it were.
yes, and that, I mean, could be an issue when they were very willing. They only one of them had actually attacked us, and I believe it might have been more of a fight or flight situation, that they were scared because they found us when we were attacking or being attacked by the Grell.
Oh, I see. So they're sort of not violent per se.
They're very skittish.
All right, all right. So, and he lowers his voice. What about Martin then?
He gave us no inclination that he was evil, or that he was attempting to usurp you. He stood, he fought, he did not run away, he did not leave us behind or attempt to trap us in any way.
In fact, at one point he was the only one fighting.
Indeed, and I mean, he definitely could have spoken up. And during the time when we were speaking with the kobolds, he could have attacked them and destroyed the entire conversation. He did nothing of the sort.
That was me.
That was you,
No,
yeah.
that was you.
So he's either not the one we're looking for, or he is cautious, I suppose. Well,
There were definitely times where he could have just left or shoved us off one of those bridges, and he didn't.
right, right. Well,
But then again, he may not want to start a fight with us. He's seen how great we are in battle.
indeed. I mean, it would be 3 against 1 and all that lot.
Mm.
But I don't know. You know what? I will.
Do you happen to have any? I know that it's quite common in mines to have some test mines, where it's just a small area that gets mined out just to see if there's anything there. Perchance, you could ask the kobolds to move to one of those for the meantime, so that the mines are cleared out and that the miners feel stay safe until there's some more goodwill between the two.
Right, right. I think I need to go out there tomorrow and talk to this Trex person. But you know, you don't really need to worry about that. I don't think.
I did notify them to leave one of their kobolds near the entrance of the cave in case a meeting was needing to be set up. So you may send a runner with some
Oh.
correspondence and give it to that little kobold in the of a meeting time.
Excellent. Well, actually, you know, I don't know if this is going to lead anywhere. You know, you investigating these sergeants here. So I was thinking maybe I could task you instead with going south to Targos and see if you can find out from that direction who it might be here that is, you know, spying for
I actually
Maxim
have
now.
a reasonably good idea. How about we get a few bottles of wine and then we go over to the barracks and start delving it out, and maybe people will start getting light lit.
Or we might do that, yeah, for sure, yeah. I'll get wine, says, and he orders like 10 bottles of wine in a cask. Will this do?
Oh, yes, yes, indeed. Gareth, could you please grab that for us?
Yes.
Mhm.
He grabs it.
And I will grab some, I guess, snacks. I don't know, what would be some bar snacks up here?
I don't know. Dried fish. Yeah.
Or nuts.
Salted dried fish. And nuts.
Like little salted anchovy.
Yeah, yeah, that sort of thing.
Okay. All right, I'll grab the bar snacks. Gareth will get the wine,
Mhm.
and What do you think you're going to do to try to help in this, Zamir? What would you like to do?
Zamor. I will be me.
All
And
right.
that,
Do you
and that will
have
help.
some way of like, seeing like to weasel the truth out of people? Are you charismatic? Are
Oh,
you
yeah,
really
I am that.
good at like reading character?
I'm pretty charismatic. I could probably get somebody to talk.
Okay, that sounds like a plan then. Let's head over to the barracks to celebrate our good friend Martins and his accomplishments in saving us this day.
I cast bless on all of us before we walk in.
All
Okay.
right, all right. Well, you trot over to the barracks, and it's these two buildings here, and you you get let in, you explain your errand, and everybody's cheering. And yes, finally, we get a little bit of a break here, and they dig into the refreshments and such.
And I will also be sure to say that, don't worry, I made Owaris pay for it.
Oh, well, our town needs all the money it can get, but yeah, that's good. That's a good use of taxpayer money.
I didn't say the city paid for it. I said Owaris paid for it.
All right, all right, all right. Well, I mean, it's kind of the same thing, I guess. They seem to think. But anyway, you quickly notice that Martins isn't here.
Where is our good friend Martins that we came to celebrate?
Well, he seemed to have some errand or other, so he left right after he came back. He just
Oh,
had
that
something
is
to
a shame.
drink.
Do you know where he went to? I would love to let him know that we have some drink here for him.
No, I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. He
Okay.
he took a sled,
A
but
slip? Like he slipped in the ice?
no, he took a sled
Oh.
and some dogs. So he was obviously going out of town, but I don't know where he went. And it's a bit odd, isn't it? Because it's
It's
the
pretty
middle of the
late.
night. Yeah, but he said it was important and so on and so forth. So yeah, off
Oh,
he went.
well, I mean, a man has his business. I guess that's what it is. We'll enjoy the wine for him.
I was just thinking I should have hunters marked him.
You were thinking of Hunter's Mark.
I should have. Yeah. Well, I was just thinking that I should have done that earlier.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Probably would have been a good idea, perhaps. Yeah. So the two other officers, if you recall, their names were
Pascal and Sasha. Sasha.
Sasha. Yeah. They're also here. They join the drink and they thank you profoundly for the impromptu party.
Which one of these bunks belongs to Martins? I would like to leave some wine in his desk.
He's a sergeant, so he has his own very little room. So they show you his little room.
All right.
You will have a chance here, I think, to make a little investigation roll.
Okay, that's what I would like to do. 19.
He appears to be a ascetic man. There's not a lot in here. There's a chest that is locked by the foot of his bed. There's a little desk. Some letters to some woman, and from said woman as well. You don't think there's anything inconspicuous in them. And that's about it. Few changes of clothes. And, of course, his armor and things like that.
Okay. Are they watching me? I assume they are.
They're sort of not watching, but if you start taking too long, I'm sure you're...
I guess I'll go ahead and take like a bottle. Like I probably took like a bottle that was sitting around and filled it with the wine, and then I'll just like set it on the desk next to where the letters were.
Yeah.
And are there any drawers in this desk?
Yeah, there's one.
Is it a big one or a small one?
It's like a long, narrow one.
Okay.
Underneath
Does it have a lock on it?
No.
Okay. I will just like pull it open just like a crack and see what I see inside.
There's some empty parchment and writing implements and things like that.
All right, but nothing actually like written in there.
No.
Okay. Then I will close it and I will turn around and go, I left him the wine. I hope he enjoys it. Let him know it was for me.
We will do. Well, anyway, join us and we'll have a good celebration here.
Indeed.
You sort of do. As the evening goes on, more and more of the town's guard seem to come here. It seems like the rumor is going around. So the guys who are patrolling, they seem to take fairly extensive breaks to have a bit of wine and some fish. But yeah.
Once like everybody gets like pretty tossed, like they're rambling around a bit, I would like to see if I could sneak into his room.
Yep, okay.
I can cause distraction. I could tell a story.
All right, excellent. How about a performance roll?
Me. 15. Not horrid.
That's a good story, man.
That's a critical.
Was it?
No, for him it is.
For me it is. Anything above a 10 is a crit.
You rolled 11, man.
That's it. Double digits. Woohoo!
Yeah. So you start telling a story. What is the story about, do you reckon? It can be about your exploits or something like that.
Yes. I talk about when we fought the giant people. Starts with the weird word. Verbeeg.
All right. Yeah, that goes down really well, and you do attract attention. So instead of having disadvantage, Alexica, you will roll normally for stealth to get in there unnoticed.
Okay. 19.
Excellent. Gosh darn it. It's a coughing day today, bully.
Yes, it is. It's okay.
I am okay. I got a frog in my throat. You come into his office, or his chamber. You slip the door closed again. As you hear, quite clearly, you hear still, the story going on and things like that.
All right, I would like to keep my ears extra open to hear if anybody starts walking over towards this room.
Yep.
And I, first things first, would like to go over to the desk. I will open up the drawer just to verify that there's nothing in the back.
Yeah. No, there isn't anything at the back that you can find.
All right, I'm going to pull out a piece of paper and the ink and quill, and I'm going to jot down a real quick note that says, thank you very much, Martins, for all of your hard work. We appreciate you. We brought wine and party here, but you weren't here, so I left this bottle of wine for you. Hearts, hearts, lick, licks, Alexica.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Oh, Prof Alexica.
Yep.
And um then I'll put the stuff away, and I will hold on. I'll keep that little letter like on my person, like tucked into my shirt. And then I'm gonna go over and check the chest for traps.
Okay. You can roll for a little bit of a perception roll there.
Ugh. 6.
There are absolutely no traps on the chest.
Okay. I will try to unlock it.
All right. Sleight of hand
There-
or thieves' tools or something like that.
Yes.
This is where the narrator says there were lots of traps on that chest.
Yeah.
23.
It clicks open.
All right. I listen again to see if I hear anybody coming.
And then the second one came in. It was his fiancée. You hear some more go.
Okay. And then I'm gonna look inside of the chest.
There is a sack of coins and some more elegant clothing, but nothing inconspicuous.
No letters or anything.
Nope.
All right. If I don't see anything in there, then I'll go ahead and close the chest and I'll lock it back up.
All right, roll again.
19.
It clicks back in place.
And then I will go ahead and I'll just take the letter and kind of like hold on to it in my little hand. And then I'm going to sneak over to the door and listen and see if anybody's outside of it.
There are plenty of people outside of it, but you don't think there's anybody right outside of it.
All right. And I'm going to try to sneak out then.
Okay, stealth again.
Nat 20.
It's like you were never gone. So
All right.
you sort of round off your story there, Zamor, and everybody applauds and cheers and drinks to your good fortune there with getting rid of these monstrous verbeegs.
As I come back in the room, I'm going to take the note and I'm just going to put it in my bag. And then I'm going to immediately start to sing the song about the Red Lady.
All right. Well, everybody joins in, and could you both roll a perception check?
13. And I'll have Gareth roll 1, 2.
Oh yeah, Gareth too. Keep
6.
forgetting about that, man. Some more. You notice that Pascal, one of the sergeants, he doesn't seem to be drinking. He's trying to look like he's drinking, but he isn't. He's just sipping his wine.
Okay.
And he seems to sort of look at you two or you three quite a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to take some time to talk to some people and ask them, like, hey, what do you think about Martin? What do you think about the people here? Anything cool? Interesting rumors?
Yep, you can roll a social skill of some sort.
Persuasion?
with advantage because of your story.
Oh, cool.
Not that you need it, of course.
I don't need it. 22.
Blinking. That would have been something, Cheshire. Yeah, okay, so 22. Anything cool? Well, we have an author here in town. Lang, I think her name is. You get to hear. And the blue clam is the best. Some person, sort of with a bottle in his hand, drinking, stumbles forward to you and sort of grabs you and says, "The blue clam is the best. Honestly, their food is great, but this is not bad either. Thank you very much." Fishing is good, it seems, and all sorts of mundane things like that. Yeah. Nothing really interesting comes to mind.
I don't get any information about Martin.
Well, you do get one piece of information. One of the soldiers says, "Well, when we heard about this kobold business the first time, when the miners came back from the mine in the middle of the day, the sergeants, they were having a very heated meeting, and they were not agreeing on things. And I think it's after that they decided to not help out. I find it quite odd myself. Surely the town's guard can, or militia can handle a couple of kobolds, yeah? Were you not down in the mines? Were there a lot of kobolds there?
Yes.
Any kobolds at all?
There were a bunch of cute kobolds.
Cute balls.
Cute balls.
Oh really? Did you skewer them all on that mighty glaive of yours?
Just one, actually.
All right. Did they flee?
Yes, actually.
Yeah. See?
But they're not gone. They're not gone. There's a thing going on.
Yeah, well, if you ask me, we should have helped out. We shouldn't have to hire out, famous adventurers such as yourselves to deal with measly kobolds, honestly. But
it's our
it seems
job.
like yeah.
You guys gotta be busy doing your original job.
Well, yeah, okay, fair enough. I don't know which ones were against it though, but it must have been two of them.
Maybe. Do I know who's on the whatever?
Yes, it's Pascal, Martins, and Sasha.
Oh.
And obviously Martins, you know him.
I would say I'd ask that person. Do you think it was Pascal and Martin? Maybe.
I wouldn't want to say. Wouldn't want to say. I don't.
Yeah, but
know.
if you had to say.
Well, I don't now, do I? I mean, the only thing I can say about that, I think, because you rolled really well, is that it's kind of an odd thing that Martins isn't here today. He seemed a bit funny, to be honest, when he stormed off, and maybe he's not too pleased with having been assigned to help you guys out.
Maybe. Is Pascal still watching?
Yeah, he is.
Does he look angry?
Insight.
Oh, jeez.
Gosh. He looks very displeased.
Having a good night?
You're on fire.
I rolled an 11, and then I rolled a
He's on fire.
17.
He couldn't buy a bucket.
That's it.
Yeah.
what's his bucket? Um,
Yeah, he looks very displeased. Maybe not angry as such, but displeased.
all right. Well, I will talk to Alexa and tell her that Pascal's watching us. And I have found that at least two of the people on the group there chose to not help with the mines at first. My bet is probably Martin. That guy.
I will nod, and I will pretend that I am, smiling and cheering with him, and say, "Woohoo, Zamir! Good job in telling that story earlier. Although you did leave out the part about how epic I was." And I say, "Okay, we'll keep an eye on him." And I didn't find anything suspicious in Martin's room. Just some letters between him and a woman, and that's it.
How about a performance roll, Lexica?
An 11.
That's perfectly fine. Yeah, so you say that, and when you sort of side eye Pascal, you can see that he also seems to look at you guys from time to time. Yeah, confirming.
Okay. I guess. Do you want to go talk to Pascal?
I'd actually like to cast a spell on him.
Ooh. What spell would that be now?
I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on him, but what I'd like to do is like, I guess it's only what is it? Vocal.
We'll have a look here.
It's not
It
semantic
is-
or material. It's
Yeah,
just
just vocal.
just a V. So as long as I like can see him, I can cast it on him, and then I kind of like know where he is.
Yep.
Sort of.
I am going to look to Gareth and be like, "Gareth, I must relieve myself. Could you please escort me?"
Can you take me for a walk?
I mean, I don't want to. And then I
Don't
grab
forget your
his hand
baggies.
and I grab his hand and I force him to come with me outside. And I go, "Where's the best place to take a leak?"
Sorry, I was just reading about Hunter's Mark. So, what you're saying there, if we talk rules for a second,
Yeah.
Billy, is that once you've cast it on him, the range is unlimited?
No, I don't think it's unlimited.
Okay, it is 90 feet then.
Oh, it's only 90
But
feet? Okay.
But that's still cool, though.
Alright.
Okay, well, you get taken outside by Gareth, in between the two houses. That's a
And
good peeing spot.
I ask him, I'm like, "They said that Martins took off in a sled with dogs. Do you think perhaps we could figure out which direction he went off in?"
Yes. Well, I'm sure we could. Says, but I'm getting a bit, I don't know, I feel out of it today, and I think I feel a ending coming on. So maybe we'll save that for next time.
Oh, okay. I'll make a note that
Yeah. Please
Make a
do,
note
because
that. Okay, I'll put a note. That some more hunters mark on Pascal. And then Alexica to investigate where Sled went. Okay,
Martin's
got it.
sled. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, because that might take a little while here. So if we start investigating that, so with that, I think we're done for tonight. Thank you guys
Okay.
for watching.
Mhm.
Are we gonna
No.
raid? We aren't, are we?
No, Ed's not here.
All right. It's the raid man.
Ed's the raid
But
man.
we do have some links, right?
Yeah, check out the links. Hey,
There they are.
there they are.
All right. Thank you
They
for
go to
watching,
places.
and yeah, good timing, Cheshire, indeed. We always try and finish around 2 o'clock in the morning. For me, I need my beauty sleep.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Obviously, you need more.
Oh,
Oi.
Good thing the session's over.
I will take note
Anyway,
of that. That's
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump on the server next time, and I don't even know what Vid's gonna have done to me.
Indeed. Yeah. No, I never. I'm not vengeful.
Yet.
I don't believe you. I have a dead character.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't revenge for anything. That was just the game. That was the game, not me.
I know. That's what I get for being level 2.
Yeah. Were you level 2 when it happened?
I think so. We're only level
Okay.
4 now, right?
Yep, we're level 4. All right. Well, thank you for watching, guys. See you next week.
Yes.
And also,
Bye-bye.
you guys doing something on Wednesday, probably.
Yes.
All right.
I think so. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.